Ban the Doom. Respect.
I think it makes sense because first of all, it was first picked, and secondly, it had so much impact. It was incredible. You think Doom is not good against heroes with loads of illusions, but he just picked a Meepo, just killed it with Doom. Just was like, I don't care, I'm dooming a Meepo. And they banned Veno as well. I'm not sure Veno had a massive impact, but fair enough. Enchantress banned, of course. Chen is in the pool. Still there?
It is in the pool, and the Ogre band.
I don't understand this Ogre ban.
No, it's valued way higher than I can possibly understand.
I'll never understand it. It's like, maybe because I'm not playing these in-houses, and maybe people hate playing against Ogre so much.
I mean, I've not played in them for a while, but
10 seconds
never
remaining.
felt that Ogre was so...
we lost because Ogre.
Guys, we can't let the Ogre through.
Remaining.
Veno should be pos 3. Some insight from Ross God. I reckon.
That's what we thought it was when it was picked.
That's a good point. Bloodlust OP. You just buff the core. Well, this doesn't matter because we have 5 divines this time, but when you've got like a divine on each team only, you just play Ogre and you just bloodlust the core.
This is the first pick Oracle again that we had a few games
ago.
ago.
That's a Brexx thing. He did that last time.
Yeah, I don't like it first picked.
Neither do I. Oracle's not a very strong hero if he's not in the right lineup, because yes, he has high damage, but okay, Bane.
Oh no.
Oracle's alright against Bane though, because you can dispel the Nightmare. I don't know if you can dispel the ult, because the ult is you need a strong dispel for the ult, I think.
And still chuck your ult on there so you can just...
Oh, that would remove it. Yeah, the false
them.
promise. Yeah.
Radiant team pick.
Invoker. That's gonna be Belial pos 4 Invoker most
Probably.
likely.
It could be a mid.
But we saw Jack S play Invoker.
Yeah.
Play Tinker mid, so that kind of makes me feel like he could play Invoker mid too. And I was really impressed by his Tinker. Obviously, we don't know a lot about Jack because he's not from our union. He hasn't played super often, but you didn't think they had a strong Tinker player. But there you have it.
I'd still like to see him. Seems to get ignored all the time.
Roidz plays Magnus. I think Ross does as well, but we don't have players who are so good at Magnus they think it's worth. Oh, it's the Tim Underlord. It's the Tim Underlord. Well, Underlord's an easy hero. He's safe and
10 seconds remaining.
does stuff. That's the best thing I can say about Underlord.
The best thing you can say about Underlord is that he does stuff.
Yeah, he ults out of team fights.
He exists.
Where is the Phoenix? Good call. Maybe they saw Phoenix lose a bit of strength gain and base strength, and they thought, nah, Phoenix is rubbish now.
Back to band again. No one wants to play against that hero.
It's just cores now.
Yeah.
We tried to analyze the pro scenes phase 2 bans. They do ban some cores, but they also ban supports as well. They ban everything really in phase 2. Whereas we go phase 2, it's the core ban time. Juggernaut, Spectre, Ursa, what's next? Terrorblade? Probably. I bet it's Terrorblade.
Drow Ranger.
Drow Ranger, yeah. Drow Ranger for Bay. Drow Ranger is very good against Underlord as well, so in lane you just chop him. Monkey King? Okay, that's good against Underlord. We know Bay plays Monkey King. Yeah, Queen of Pain didn't get picked or banned. You're not going to pick Queen of Pain into Oracle. Sven, we don't see a lot of Sven. Maybe he's not actually as popular as we thought he was.
He got banned last game.
Did he get banned?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're paying attention. Anti-Mage? Yeah, fair enough. Didn't realise how small Invoker was.
Like, you don't see him in direct comparison to other heroes.
Yeah, he's a midget.
10 seconds remaining.
Or Oracle's like 6'5" or something.
Yeah. Well, if you look comparison to, well, I'd say compare it to Underlord, but Underlord is a pit lord. So
Underlord is not really a human. I need another human.
And a void ban as well. Yep, you've got to ban those pos 1 scenes in phase 2.
But you can't just ban every POS 1. They'll just pick another POS 1. It just feels like 6 POS 1s were banned. I guess you can say.
I think they're going into like trying to just ban what's strong as opposed to what they.
Ooh, a Slark pick. Okay, I'm not a big fan of Slark
early
in this
as
meta
well.
either. Did he get a buff in 7.27D? I don't think so.
I don't think he got touched, did he?
No, I don't think so. Not a huge fan of Slark at the moment.
10 seconds remaining.
But we'll see. I mean, because they haven't seen any heroes.
Yeah, it's Slark not going the offlaner. I mean, I can kind of try and say that it's reasonable against an Oracle just because if someone's being saved, you can still stack Essence Shift, but that's not really anything that's good enough just to hit Slark.
Yes. Kunkka, yeah. Oli's Kunkka's available. You can't dispel X marks the spot, can you, with anything?
No.
Apart from you can become magic immune.
Yeah.
You think they'd really pick Slark just to stop them picking it against Tim's Underlord? But now they have to play with Slark.
That doesn't seem like worth it.
No.
I think Roidz is just hyped up after his last Slark game.
Yeah, his ranked game.
He's feeling it Slark right now.
True. Well, I want to see someone play Queen of Pain then. Because we were both pretty fed.
You've got the Underlord as well.
Oh, yeah. We almost have the full lineup. Need a Vengeful Spirit and a Queen of Pain.
I'd like to see a offlaner that isn't something that's nice and slow. That's just going to get slapped by Slark all the time.
Radiant team.
What's that going to be? Razor. That's a hero I forgot existed. I like Razor. I mean, some people don't like him. His passive is now the most boring skill in the game.
Would you
Move
like
speed.
some movement speed?
Would you like passive move speed? Yes, please.
I'm so excited to get the next level to get more move speed.
I liked it when you targeted him, it slowed you.
Yeah.
And it did a little bit of damage. That was
You mean
cool.
slightly more interesting?
Well, it just gave him that interesting interaction.
Wisp.
Oh, that's gonna be a Tom. That's why he was practicing it
ThomWHE.
today. He was practicing for the in-house.
Do we like Slark Wisp that much?
Overcharge gives attack speed.
Yeah.
It heals Slark. You can make Slark a bit tankier, harder to kill. You can gank fairly well with Slark IO probably.
Easy to lose your Slark with the
5
with the
seconds
lead.
remaining.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
I
like the
especially if he goes Ags.
Where's the Wisp Darkseer?
I don't think it's going to be a Darkseer left on Radiant.
No. Not anymore.
So I can almost guarantee that this is going to be a POS 4 Invoker now is going to pick up a Spirit Vessel first item.
Yes, he should do anyway. We've gone Razor. That could easily be mid
I think it will be mid.
or core or even offlane maybe.
Team ban.
Drow. There we
I think
go.
it's going to be a mid.
Mid Razor. That's quite early to pick a mid Razor. Why would you pick Razor without knowing who you're against? Offlane Razor. The lane against the Slark. Oh, maybe that's it.
Could be.
I said about the Drow, I feel like they shouldn't have banned Void. They should have banned Drow because Drow is going to do so well against Underlord. Underlord can't get anywhere near Drow. Just attack, 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 attack,
Radiant
attack.
team ban.
I'm worried about... I think Drow's going to be too good because Underlord has got no mobility. He's got a long-range route. That's it. Bane, Slark, IO... I mean, how are they going to get to this Drow?
I mean, yeah, they can't get to them, and they also can't stop Drow very easily.
And
They've
then-
got a Bane, they've got a Slark who can run his face into her.
I mean, if they finally get to Drow, they have to deal with a support invoker, Tornado, they've got Oracle Save, and they've got to get through a Razor as well, who's doing loads of that. I think they're going to struggle to get to Drow. She'll just sit max range, just kill everyone.
Yeah.
And they're banning Storm Spirit because they're trying to stop people who can get onto Drow. I don't even think Storm Spirit would be enough. You need someone really strong who can kill the Drow. And you need a mid as well. What mid is good and can kill Drow?
Ember Spirit?
I'm thinking
alright.
Ember. It's
Yeah.
good this game. Yeah, he'd be good this game.
Run like a Blade Mail Ember Spirit.
Yeah.
But then even then you've got the silence to deal with, so you do Blade Mail Yules.
Team ban.
Ban Sand King.
Yeah, one of the more reasonable like melee offlaners that can deal with a Slark.
I still think they're going to put POS 3 Razor, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's just my prediction, but I feel like POS 3 Razor is quite good.
Who picks first? They pick first. Okay.
Because Razor can still buy tanky items, can't he? You can still get a mech. Mech Sanjon Yasha.
Yeah.
Like Lads.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
They ban Void Spirit as well. They ban Void Spirit and Storm Spirit.
So we think the other spirit would be
Earth Spirit and Ember Spirit.
would be alright, yeah.
They're just trying to counter. Well, they're trying to ban the counters. They don't want people to get to Drow.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Underlord. I mean, I like him in some ways, but I feel like he can't engage very easily. You just run up and ATOS and
I mean, even if they pick something that can engage, it needs to do it solo because the rest of the team can't easily get to anyone that you're engaging if you're jumping anywhere longer than a Slark lead.
Yeah.
And Slark doesn't want to be fighting early anyway.
Not particularly.
It's the kind of thing I feel about Wisp, where you want to have the rest of the team where you can go aggressive with Wisp.
Chaos Knight might be.
Is this a 4 Bane then? I don't usually see Bane in 4.
I could go with Underlord. That doesn't make sense.
No. Not. I mean, you put Ire with Underlord, you probably do reasonably well against the melee carry, but against Drow, you're both just going to get punched. Wisp isn't going to make a huge amount of difference.
Dire team pick.
Okay, Magnus is
They banned
finally
the
back. Finally.
Someone noticed Magnus was in the game. Okay, I'm happy now.
Radiant could go Broodmother. Last pick. Be really good here.
They could, yes.
Radiant team pick.
Not
Tiny.
It still would be good, but I don't think they're going to go Brood.
Tiny?
Tiny gives them more stun. It couldn't be Pos 3 Tiny. I still feel like it's going to be Pos 3 Razor. Maybe Pos... Yeah, mid-Tiny. Mid-Tiny.
Yeah, mid-Tiny.
Yeah. I like that.
Which gives Radiant an opening to pick something that can do alright against Tiny and get a bit of momentum.
It could be, yeah. What Toby said, it could be Pos 4 Tiny mid-Invoker.
It could, yes.
It's quite early to pick Invoker if you're going to run a mid, like Pos second pick, but...
Yes, it's either Pos 4 Tiny, which is quite common, or it's like a Thompson Tiny. I like Tiny, though.
I like Tiny, yeah. The
Tiny's
stun's quite nice for Slark, because Slark goes into Shower Dance, you just throw the stun on him.
Yeah, he's almost definitely going Blink, and he's just going to be their initiator. Toss them back onto the team, and they're just going to get rinsed.
By all the ranged rubbish they got. They got 4 ranged heroes. Razor's going to be, in the team fight, is going to get like 50 Agi from Drow.
Yeah.
They've got a very flexible lineup, to be honest. You can even run Drow mid, put Razor in there. Pangolier. Okay, that's a decent one. It's got Disarm. If you get the talent at level 10, you've got a very long range Disarm. You've got the roll Initiate. I think that's a very well thought out pick. And now, Bay is immediately selected.
Wait, no
Drow.
one. He's not letting anyone else play that hero.
Belial
Pos 4
Tiny.
Tiny,
Pos
so it's a
4 Tiny.
mid Invoker against a Pangolier.
Veteran Razor. Okay. So it is mid-Invoker, right? I wonder what Invoker will go. Flatulent has kind of fallen off in popularity, but I think it could work against their team.
It's not Roidz on the slot. Ross wouldn't give it up.
Who's he against mid? Pangolier.
Yeah.
Pango's an annoying mid. Invoker does not worry about Pangolier. Maybe a good Pangolier can get his Rolling Thunder, actually kill the Invoker, but the Invoker's a very slow hero with no mobility. But I think Toby's right otherwise. Invoker could just pick up a Midas and just farm, get loads of items, get the Scythe of Vice, or get...
It's not a huge threat from the Radiant early. Maybe you can get Bane rotating around with Pango. But you have Underlord walking at you. You just walk away from him.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, there are no roaming supports here apart from Bane. Tiny and Bane.
I mean, but Oracle Tiny are way better than roaming than Bane Wisp.
Yeah, Wisp's not gonna... You could roam on Bane, but... Like, Bane's got the setup with the Nightmare, 4-second Nightmare, but then... Do you have the damage with Pango? Pango Bane? I don't know if you have the damage to kill someone. Oracle has a voice line that I want to die. Damn.
Let's select your camera.
You can't.
That's not good.
So they are going Wisp Slark, and they're going to run Pos 4 Bane. Maybe it'll be a Pos 5 Bane, depending on who's buys them. Who won game 1? It was Oli on Doom, Dakes on Hit. Who else in that game? Veteran,
30
Witch
seconds
Doctor.
to battle.
Who else was big impact that game? I just remember Doom, Tinker, and Doctor. Oh, Ross Dragon Knight as well. No, not Roidz me. He struggled a bit. I'm missing one person.
Oh, and the Brexx Abaddon.
Brexx Abaddon, yeah.
And Veteran's out again.
Oh dear.
Not having the best time.
I want to die.
Ivan Draw.
One of my favorites.
Was that intentional? I can trust
Yeah, apparently Roidz accidentally bought Boots of Travel. I'm not sure how you accidentally buy Boots of Travel, but yeah.
You accidentally press down, you move your cursor down to the bottom right.
Open the
then
shop.
move up, click upgrades.
Yeah, he was already
Right click.
he was already on upgrades, and then he right clicked, and then he didn't have time to accidentally unbuy them for 6 seconds.
He didn't notice apparently.
Oh, he was like, "Well, I got bots."
Yeah.
It'd be funny if he bought a random.
Yeah, he was sitting in base and bought it, but apparently he was like, I got doomed and killed, and then I had bots. But no, he bought them before he even got doomed.
But it'd be funny if he bought something really random, like the Holy Locket.
At least he could kind of use Boots of Travel.
Does that item have, what does it do? 250 health 3, 25 mana. 1.5 health regen 3, all that. It's quite good stats for 2,500 gold, actually. And you can use your wand on other people. I mean, it's the only hero who buys Holy Locket. Right, here we go. Multiple heroes top. We've got Tiny here. We've already got the rune. The throw. Tim.
Oh, come on.
I want to die. I saw that.
You die alone.
Or Frosty.
I
That's
admit
Frost effect.
nothing but my sadness that you're gone.
Look, it looks like a statue.
Now for the old razzle dazzle.
It's just like, I want to have nothing to do with this fight anyway. He's not skilled at anything. He's...
The Underlord.
yeah.
You can see him. Like, behind him, he's like, nah.
No.
I'm going this way. Behind him, you can see the carnage unfolding. I like that they brought 3 heroes top. Belial already has toss, so he tossed him in, and then it's a free kill.
Radiant did have 3 heroes as well, but Ollie's gone back towards mid now.
But Underlord's a bit rubbish at level 1.
Yeah. I mean,
Like-
even if he had the Ollie there...
Atrophy Aura is 5% damage reduction, so sucks at level 1. Pit of Malice roots for 1.2 seconds is 0 damage.
Yeah.
No one's standing level faster. Roidz was still looking at him for a while. I'm surprised it's not Tim Underlord
Actually
though.
died.
Yeah, I said Tim.
And a point well taken.
Tim on the Bane.
I just assumed as well. I was like, it's got to be Tim Underlord, but it's not.
Excellent Invoker.
Yeah, pretty standard. Mid, we've got First Blood on the Jar Ranger, so already 436 gold, so can actually nearly buy 2 Wraith Bands straight away. But a lot of damage onto it. The really overpowered thing about Jar Ranger, well not overpowered, but part of the hero, the ability to right click without drawing creep aggro. Same with Silencer, it's like a really big advantage.
And so after watching our last pro game, we've noticed that all of the couriers seem to leave the base as soon as the bounty runes get taken, but now no one's...
One.
They've got one courier, one
Literally,
courier.
It was like...
Yeah.
I don't know what they were sending, we need to look at that.
No, it was like 8 couriers left the base.
Yeah, like instantly, all the couriers left the base from every character. I wonder if it was just regen. The mids ones didn't, or one of them did. How much is it? Max rank Fortune's End 120, pretty good. Actually, it always does the same damage as longest.
It's stunned.
Really.
If it's stunned, it'll be a bit insane.
It does with Ags.
Yeah. Just
Turns it in.
on base.
Turns it into stun, yeah. You're right, dude. That's the last hit from Roidz. Have a look bot lane. Yeah, so we do have offlane Razor and also Tiny supporting him.
Ollie's actually doing really well in this Pango at the moment against the Invoker.
Yeah, this last. Quite a high base damage on Pango. Decent agi gain. Invoker starts to build up damage
Yeah.
quite quick. He's already on 84. The Invoker will win eventually, and Pango definitely has. Oh, see? High damage. Nice. Oh, I think Brexx. Did Brexx get that? I didn't see the colour because it's like dark blue The light blue name. Wasn't paying attention. Striking Brexx. Fire Razor. How far are they going to let him walk before they... Halfway to base? All the way to base?
Oh.
Okay.
Let's have a look at the bot lane. The oh, Belial's gone mid. I was wondering where Belial had gone, but the Slark's courier has almost died to neutral creeps as he's walked past.
They let Veteran walk basically to base before they paused. But I had to say it before they even realised. But Belial went mid. He's on 11 HP, but Pango is in stun, and he's got no swashbuckle, but he does have a long attack range. How can I get the attack range? I thought if you curse over the hero, you get the attack range. Or maybe
skirmish.
it's 150. I think Belial's fine.
Yeah, by the time the stun's ended, he'll be fine.
Go. You said the G. Go.
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 We'll go.
Yeah, you have to have all people in the game have to say go.
Belial's fine. Oh, the Sunstrike. It's actually lands. It was far enough ahead. I thought it wasn't. So Oli does die mid. So Belial's gank was successful. I swear I'm like 1 HP.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
Shame Veteran's having internet troubles.
Trying to get the full, not quite making it.
Oh, Veteran. Going in. Why not take Storm Surge, the most interesting ability of all time? Okay, so only 2 kills so far. The Radiant, their farming is a lot better. Look actually at the farm in the top lane.
Yeah. I'm surprised the Underlords managed to get this much at this point.
Dire's innocent courier has been butchered. Some animals were harmed in the
Courier.
making of this
Yeah,
battle.
18th, 19th CS versus only 9 on the Drow. I mean, Drow's damage is taken away by 10, whereas Underlord's is gaining 10. Underlord actually has a lot. I missed that one. But he's got a lot more
The
damage.
unthinkable has happened. The Radiant's innocent
And
courier
courier
has been
dies on
slain.
bot as well.
Another courier. Been fighting Brexx. Tim is lower level, but he's Bane, so I think he wins this. Brexx is just...
That's
Oh, not sure what that was. Well, I think Brexx is going to kill you now.
gonna get one more purifying flames, but no, he's running out.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
there is.
Yeah,
But
nice to kill. I mean, Roidz takes the kill. He's now level 5. Let's have a look. Oli can see Belial. Because he's got this ward here.
Yep.
Oli knows he's safe.
Yeah.
Oli actually
It's a good ward against the lane where you know Tiny's going to be coming from.
Taking an early point shield crash is very, very unusual. I don't know if Oli did that on purpose. No, he must have done. But 90 mana for only 75 damage is not really worth it because Pango already has mana problems. You usually just get more points of Lucky Shot from more Armor Pen. But fair enough. Also more duration. The duration's only 2 seconds. Very long. Tom's a fast hero now. Just gets the bounty. How's the other lane going? Veteran's got 13 last hit, so Flark or Ross isn't struggling too much against Razor, but Razor's not dying. He's in no danger of being at least I think so.
You'll have to do better than that.
Well, he does have his ult, but he has no mana. Now, this is what I do when I play Invoke. This is when you have to be careful. When you see the Tornado Chaos Meteor invoked, you've got to think, ooh, maybe he's going to try and kill me. Now, Oli can see. He's still got the wood. I don't know if Belial realizes. Now Oli's running at Belial, so...
I'm so surprised that the Roidz on Underlord has managed to get this much farm against the Drow.
He's gone for the root. Really good fast storm. Okay. Spelling a bit of the fast storm dot. Yeah, Roidz has done really good.
It's been a 1v1 most of the time, to be honest, because Brexx and Tim are just sitting off to the side, giving each other a slap.
Yeah, he went for early Buckler.
Oh,
Only hits. Doing a lot of damage.
Here it coming.
Does get the kill yet again. Oli rolling, but he missed his pay.
Oh, and he hits the rock he was trying to go around again.
Find him.
No. Bar TP top, they're going to go for the Roidz kill.
I'm not sure if they'll have the damage to kill him.
No, he's going to toss him back.
Yeah. Where's he throw him to? Not as far back as I thought.
Yeah, no, he's TP's out. He has not even on half HP. Roidz went to base. I don't think he needed to do that. He could have just TP'd to his tier 1.
Yeah. Oh. Looks like Veteran found a kill bot lane.
And then the Sunstrike
Tom.
just for
I mean, Veteran is alone here, isn't he? Basically the whole time because Tiny, is Tiny on his team? Yeah, Tiny is just roaming all the time. That's Belial. And Veteran's like, yeah, I can lane against a Slark. I'm in no danger of being killed. I don't even need my ult. Just more plasma field, get a point of Storm Surge.
Yeah.
I'm really fast. Look, just boots Windlace, 392 speed.
I mean, against a Slark Wisp, you've got the he's got the static link, and because what Wisp brings to the fight, which is just buffing your core, you just take away all the damage from the core. You're not going to buff.
Yeah,
it.
true.
Nothing left to buff. That Wisp on its own does not pose much of a threat.
And Wisp does not do damage.
No.
Basically.
So really, you're leaning against the Slark, and as long as you can static link the Slark before they do too much, then you don't really care.
Yeah, it's a good pick. There was another game with Belial is constantly all over the map. He's got a bottle, boots bottle. He's also that makes sense because
Yeah,
Invoker's not going to take the runes. So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I was going to try on Veteran. No, but Veteran's got the link, so he leaks
Yeah,
out
see,
instantly.
he can't go on him when the link's on.
Even in that short amount of time, with rank 3, he took 25 damage, which is still quite a lot. He's salved himself now. Brexx going yet again on Tim. Sunstrike not going to land because the route's very short duration. Roidz is chasing Brexx. He's going to find him. Here comes Belial. Ollie's rolling in.
Going to be a
Gonna get the damage in. Oh,
nice.
and he's
Nice,
okay.
Ollie.
Just
End
go
his ult
straight into
early.
the kill. Yeah, for the kill.
Maybe could have tried chasing the Brexx there.
Probably.
Might have been on a wild goose chase.
They still managed to farm a decent
really do
amount.
something
But
Yeah, he's
Roidz
caught up
actually,
now.
I'm surprised Roidz has got that much farm in this lane. But I think we'll put that conversation to bed now. Roidz has done well in this lane. But can Underlord do anything in the actual
Yes,
game?
can he do anything with what he's got?
Yeah, because Underlord can get farm, but does it matter? He's going for Guardian Greaves. He's just going to be Aura Boy.
Yeah.
He's going to be Aura. But that's not going to kill.
No, that's
Jal.
not going to kill things.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about Meteor Hammer?
Oh, missed the fight bar. They did find a kill on Belial. Not going to kill Veteran though. I've noticed that Babe really loves to build drums. He built it on Naga. He's building it even on Drow. Builds it on everyone. Even after the nerf. But there's only 2 stats. I think Ross is going Midas. That must be a Midas. Yeah, full Midas for Ross. I think you need it on Slark because it's going to be a farming game. And Slark is pretty rubbish at farming. If you max Dark Pack, which he has, you can use it a little bit in the jungle. At 6. Oh, I hear the roll. There's the roll. Oh, he does get the hit. Oli could definitely have done that again, but I think
Oh, yeah, there was the rock on the right.
it must have been on purpose. Another miss Sunstrike, unfortunate, but they still have enough damage. Veteran's got 145 bonus damage. He instantly kills the courier. Cold Snap to stop the leash going too far, and that's another kill. Belial just bottles it before Oli gets there.
By the gods, the Dire's bottom tower doesn't
Good
even
rotation.
have arms to defend itself. What a brave tower.
So let's have a look at the 10-minute net worth. Boca in the lead. He didn't go for Midas, or did he? What's coming on the courier? Oh, full Midas, I think. Never mind.
A little guards of haste before then. Waiting for the whole thing.
Yeah, went full. But now there's going to be a kill on Oli. Is there? Gets a shield crash.
Shield crash.
Maybe the... Oh, he's actually got 2 points of shield crash. Yeah. Oh, the beautiful Sunstrike. Oli actually walks back into it. You know, I got to commend Jackass for his Sunstrikes. He's missed a lot, but he's not hesitant to throw them out. He's like, I'll just keep throwing them until I finally hit one.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't wait till he guarantees a land. So, yeah, good. Big play. Belial's here. Go into the tower. Goes, here it goes. They're trying to dive Bay.
Well, that's
But
not
Belial's
the
here
trap.
first. He's just going to do a comp. Roidz is so tanky. He's got the full mech still. They did have a soul. So I think Tim's going to be like, oh, I've been abandoned. Cold snap? There's the cold snap. Goodbye, Tim. No. No. Killing spree for Invoker. I do feel like the Dire's draft is a bit better than the Radiant because we talked about how are they going to get to Drow. Yes, Drow's early game's not as good as we thought it might be, but you know, it's Bay. He's good at farming on the hero. He's good at playing the hero. I don't think they're going to be able to kill him easily.
Yeah. Oh, that's all out from Oracle.
Pause. Okay. That was like middle of a fight. Right. Roidz was being polite and left him. Good sportsmanship.
Brexx full heal up. Oh.
I saw that, yeah. I just saw on the edge that Roidz spared him because he was AFK. No one hears you. Oh.
See you later, nerds.
What about all chat? Do people hear me there?
One of my favorites. Wow!
Wow. Oh, look at all the tips he's getting, even though they don't mean anything because it's a custom game.
My sadness that you're gone. Skirmish.
Ollie's going to go for the chase on Brexx right now.
Where's Ollie at? Is he gonna
He's
roll?
got Swashbuckle.
Swashbuckle into roll? Yep.
Oh, that
Swashbuckle into
relocate.
roll?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
What is going on with Veterans Internet today?
I don't know, he's usually not that bad. You know, Owen, we know he's got troubles because he's mobile internet, but... Rip Brexx. Oh, we're going to find out.
After the break.
After the break. Alright, there we go. Is Brexx gonna live? Gets the stun off.
Second stun coming back
Too
again.
far away.
Yeah,
Gets the next stun. Does find the kill. See, we're good at predicting. What can we say?
We see the game, we know what's going to happen.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So I think Bay's bringing the drums to him. Yeah, there's the full drums. Oh,
Oh,
no.
he tried for the toss.
Thom is too fast. That buff to Wisp speed means even when he's alone, he's still quite fast. Can't believe they gave a hero 40 move speed in one patch. That's an
Yeah.
entire boots for free. Oh, Ross, you are being chased by Veteran. Look how much damage he's taking. Okay, it doesn't damage him through the Shadow Dance. Still damage though.
Yeah, because well, you can't attack him, but it still doesn't break the link.
Now Slark has to try and farm with literally 0 attack damage. Can't even kill the creep. Kill it with double Dark Pact. I think Razor was a really good pick. I like this draft. I can't remember who was drafting on this team. Was it Veteran? Was it Belial?
It was
that
Jack.
one of the
It was
games?
Jack.
Jack, okay.
With Jack and Ollie casting. Casting?
Drafting.
Drafting. The other word.
We don't see Razor very often. I think he
No.
was a really good pick.
It's worked out really. It was picked after the Slark and Wisp, wasn't it? I don't know if they thought about it that much, but it's worked out really well as the offlaner just because it just negates any kind of go on them, and it just leaves the tiny free to be able to go and roam, which has been doing.
Yeah. It's just worked out, like you said, absolutely perfectly. All right, Ross. He doesn't know yet because they were in smoke.
Okay.
He's got
Static
pounds,
link
though, he's
coming
got
up.
pounds.
There it is.
Still going. Oh, he's
Oh, the
thrown
toss
right
back
onto
in.
the Slark.
Nice.
That was fantastic. Ollie is going to roll. It's the stun. Comes another stun. Oh, good save from Brexx. But I think he may still be dead.
TP out. No, that's going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah,
That's a
he's
lot of
gonna
damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's
attack.
because Brexx doesn't really have a lot of healing at the
Radiant
moment.
structures are
so-
fortified. That means you can't hurt him.
Yes, you double the healing, but the heal is only just more than the damage, and he took a lot of damage. If you had like a mech, something. Roidz has got one item at the moment, Guardian Greaves. His only item.
Yeah, that's what we discussed earlier, whether you should go the full Guardian Greaves or something intermediate.
Yeah, maybe he could get something else, but it's anything they really need. Just go for Guardian Greaves.
I really like Oitos when you're playing aggressive on Underlord.
Oh, true. Maybe get this. Oh, he's found himself a kill. Him, that's helpful for him. He's level 11 now. He's doing pretty well in levels. I think. Oh, here comes a Dark
top?
Rift. Yeah, we're all going top. You can see the very.
They've just taken the tier 1. They're going to go and take another tier 1 now.
I like it using that ult in the early game. Actually, you know, making the most of it, not just using it to run away. Oh dear, we have Unleashed Bay. Nice 3-man silence. Actually, the silence doesn't quite get Ross when he gets rid of it with the Dark Patch. That's going to be a kill for Oli. It's very hard to see what team's actually winning here. Dire now take a tower mid, but they did lose Bay. It's very even, actually. Very even.
Yeah, I mean, Invoker's been basically ignored in mid. He's just been sat there farming. So he's got
With Midas as well.
halfway to an Orchid now.
Very high level, 13. Going Orchid on Invokers, he's playing that right-click focused Invoker rather than going Ag. He went Treads, actually. Usually you'd see Invoker get Travels, Ag, Scythe, stuff like that, but he's going, no, I want to be an auto-attacker. Which I like.
The Dire's top tower is doing its best, but it doesn't look good.
You're right, they took another tower.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And now they're TPing
Now they go
bot.
mid. Now they're going bot, okay.
Okay, so Bay's gone mid. Yeah,
Invoker's finally left mid lane.
oh yes.
Decided he wants to be part of his team.
Got Meteor and Tornado invokes. You know Roidz is here. Belial is. Look how fast Belial is.
Yeah.
He knows it's nearby. You can't turn off Adversary Aura.
There's a lot of time for him to get here, but no one's TP'd until now. It's going to be
I
a bit
think
too
Roidz
late.
is okay. He dispels the damage from Chaos Meteor straight away. Sunstrike doesn't land. Still has Shadow Dance. Quite low though.
Yeah.
He's been disarmed. Gonna find the kill on Belial. Jack is now running. Veteran is low as well. Oli unfortunately doesn't hit anyone with his swashbuckle, but now he's rolling at Veteran. Veteran manages to dodge it. Veteran's still alive, guys, to the Firestorm. Oli rolls up. They've forgotten about Brexx. Oh, it looks like they died. I don't think we saw that.
No, I think that must have been top.
Died to Tom, so maybe that was with a Slark gank.
By the gods.
That might have been why, because it seemed like there was a lot of time for the Radiant to TP, and another fight happening now.
Good, the last TP in there, I'm not sure it's going to work. Big stun, he took a lot of damage. Ollie's quite low though. Is he going to die? The vision of him.
Oh, no, no.
They're all going to huddle up. It's going to be a 5-man TP. To mid lane, ready to take the mid
Yeah.
top. Roidz is definitely playing Underlord better than a lot of people I've seen, and it's because of the use of Dark Rift. Like, mostly you just save it for an escape. They're using it to actually move around the map.
Dire to TP top, so they have to walk over there. I mean, it's not too far away, but
Look how much damage that is.
good for taking towers.
They've got Relocate and Dark Rift. They have a lot of mobility around this map. It's only 11 to 11. It's pretty close. They have managed to find a few kills on Bay, which has set him back a little bit. He's now going for his Hurricane Pike. He's actually starting with the 4-staff because he doesn't want to be caught and killed. Have a look at last hit. Last hitting okay. Slark is going straight away for Silver Red. Guess he wants to try and get onto the drown no matter what. Is there anything you can break? Oh, you can break the move speed from Storm Surge. It's
Nice.
24% slow on the Razor.
Very important to break the most boring ability in the game.
Well, it's boring, but it's still good.
You can't break Grog.
Unbreakable. What, make him tiny again? For
Exactly.
But give him more attack speed. Oh. I heard the
Nice, the
relocate
toss back.
down.
The toss back. No.
Okay. He has no damage. Look at how tanky. Oh, Oli found the kill. That was that kill. Down bot lane. One with Ross. They do so little damage. He's already got the Vanguard. Got Vanguard and Guardian Goose. He is tanky, but I think he may still go down. Yeah,
Yeah.
They do have enough now.
Thank you, but
Oh, just counts as the TP with the tornado. Tom has. Okay, that was an
Oh.
interesting deafening blast. And Tom gets the
you
longest
later, nerd.
range. What is it? Tether. And now they're out there. See ya. We've got Basher on Oli, but Maelstrom then Basher. I think it's good. That's interesting. Picking up quite an early talent point on Invoker and getting Ghost Walk called.
Okay, that's not usually what you get on the Exile
30%.
build.
Yeah, 30% Chaos Meteor damage is a lot of damage. I think he's realizing that he's not getting a lot of value out of Meteor. He's maybe, yeah.
I mean, they don't have a huge amount of lockdown on Dire.
So he's going to stick to use EMP, a Cold Snap, Sunstrike. Oh, we've thrown Ross back. Do you have the damage to kill him? No. Ross gets out. Nice root from Roidz. A little bit of damage to Roidz, but he Guardian Greaves. Stuck again by the root. Almost the third root. That doesn't get on Ross at all. Hit him with the Sunstrike though, and the Deafening Blast. He's fairly low, still running in. Gonna back off.
Courier has been slain.
I hear the relocate. Thom relocates him with Oli. There was a full Bane ult on someone. It was on Belial. Oli's now in. Trying to find Brexx. Brexx is just going to dodge it. Okay, finally gets hit by one of them.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'll take
Roidz is
that.
opting for a Lotus and Crimson Guards on the Underlord.
What do you think Crimson first, because he started with the Vanguard?
Yeah, I think they're reasonable, but I think the
How many times does Belial TP into this tower and just die? He doesn't actually die this time. Oh my god, they are chopping up this Invoker. Oh, but they've run out of detection. He's on 40 HP. Dark Pact is going to get the kill. They put the sentry down, but it's too late.
Yeah.
I think Belial's going to go down as well. He still has both of the spells. Is he going to use them? He throws Ross into the air. It doesn't do much damage. It's just the sheer healing value of Guardian Greaves and the Wisp. Now here comes Faye, trying to do whatever damage he can. Nice silence, keeping Veteran alive with the Brexx ult. Is the heal going to be enough to save him? Got a few heals on him.
Dire's top tower is
He
under
does live 500 HP.
they're talking about having not enough damage to kill Roidz at the moment. I think if they picked up the Halberd against the 4 ranged and 3 ranged cores they've got on the Dire, they're just going to think there.
Well, you've got Disarm from Pango, so maybe they're thinking that's enough. He's gone through flash range. You know, I thought the Dire had a stronger looking draft because just the sheer like range and damage. I thought, oh, they'd be fine, but the Radiant have actually managed to just power through. They just run at a tower with all their heroes and just run forwards and kill stuff. They don't even need engage. They don't need a big Echo or Ravage. They just throw their heroes in. And the Dire have a different problem. They can't actually find a kill on anyone. Well, I mean, they did well early game, but mid game they struggled a bit.
I think maybe they could have itemized.
Oh, Belial's been gone on again. Ross, he's got a haste rune. He's just going to run through everyone. They got the tornado, maybe they could have countered it. Guardian Greaves comes out. Here's Roidz. Here comes Oli. Rolling forwards. Getting the stuns. Ross has found a kill. Nice to kill Brexx. Oh, a lot of damage coming out from Oli. I think, is this time to finally kill Roidz? No, the whole Radiant team are here. They're going to turn up. Trying to find Faye, but I don't think they're going to find him. He's going to back off. The thing is, the Radiant just run in. Faye doesn't have the time to sit there and start DPSing. Radiant are just so fast, they're in your face, they're running forwards, they've got the Wisp, they've got the Underlord, they have so much sustain. You've got no Spirit Vessels, do we? No Spirit Vessel.
No Spirit Vessel, and they've got a Halberd on the Razor, which I'm not sure is the item in this game.
First item.
First item Halberd. Radiant don't rely like that much on their auto attacks at the moment, and Slark can just purge it off.
I don't think you can purge off.
Can you not purge off?
No.
I thought you could purge it off with Dark Pact.
No, you can't. It's undispellable. Completely undispellable.
But you can't purge it off.
It's only 3 seconds.
But again, they're melee cores, so it's 3 seconds. At which point you've got all the rest of the spells that are still just slapping on you.
And you also can't see him anyway into Shadow Dance. So like, even if you get it off, you might not be able to get it off anyway. And now they're taking Roidz. The Radiant are furthering and furthering their lead slowly in the early game, but now it's really picked up.
Roshan has fallen.
Have a look at the hero levels. Oh, whoa, some high level on the Radiant cores. 18, 17. Roidz, he loves to be tanky. He's got his Guardian Greaves and his Crimson Guard. He is ready to go.
For the amount that they've been fighting, he got the 2 branches, but never wanted to make the wand.
Nah, get one.
No. Won't come up.
Yeah, but they're smoking into their jungle. There's no.
There's a Pango up top.
Okay, do they know? I do know. Oli. Start with signs. Oli has no way to break it. Yes, they do kill Oli. That's a good kill. That's a good kill because that's takes Oli out of the jungle. 549 gold for Invoker.
I think that's what they needed to have been doing for 5-10 minutes now. Once they got the Orchid on Invoker, Invoker could have gone around with them. It didn't need to be the Drow.
Yeah, they actually need the Drow for that kill.
Yeah, it feels like he got the Orchid on Invoker, but hasn't managed to put it to too much use. But the Radiant just don't really care that much. Got enough sustain from the rest. But
They have a lot of sustain.
they're just taking someone's spells out of the fight for a few seconds, making the difference.
I think the Radiant should just be 5-manning. The Dire, rather. Or they...
He came back, said go, and then disconnected. This is...
Oh well. It happens.
I mean, this is the set where Veteran can't stay connected.
I'm sure it's frustrating for him as well. And his internet is very rarely like... Can't really blame him.
Is that Tiny just that poor? And it's just his inventory, he's giving up the Blink Dagger and got nothing else. He's not got anything on the courier.
He's very poor. Very, very, very tiny.
Yeah. But he's still managing to have a good impact on the game.
It's because Tiny needs literally no levels, just Q and W, and he's good to go. Toxic. I'll report Roidz being toxic. I can't even report him, I can only view his profile and ignore him. Get him banned. 2 game. Minus 100 beat. I don't even happen. I need to hold down enter or make it all. I really think the in-house MMR should do it win-loss with a percentage. Kind of a lot more meaningful. But we'll talk to Owen about it. Okay. So currently Oli's dead. The Dire did get some kills, but the Radiant are still thinking, well, we didn't need Oli anyway. Let's go push that. Dire are finally going to take one.
Oh, that's not good for the Radiant.
And 4 heroes there.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah.
Don't waste time hitting them.
3 at the moment.
This Brexx just...
Brexx. Sorry, Brexx is hiding behind the tree. Good positioning, that is. Staying really far back.
Even the caster couldn't see
Even
him.
I could find him. Wow, how would I have ganked him if I have got global vision?
But they're trading a tier 1 for a tier 2 right now. Radiant just getting the better trade out of this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here we go.
You can see it. The tower's glowing. But they're going to run, but I think the Dire are going to get out in time. Oh, they found
they're
Veteran. And yeah, Oli has almost got his full Ags as well. Ags, when you've already got Mouse from Skull Basher, is going to be pretty strong.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yes.
That's
Every
not
time you
good.
shield crash, you get those 2 swashbuckles. I think Drown just needs a lot more farm. Like, got the Hurricane Pike going BKB. There's no real damage on this spell yet. Drown is a very strong hero, but I think the game's going to have to go fairly late for Pikes. It could still happen, though. What's this found Brexx? Brexx just leaps completely past Brexx. Gets silenced. Do they have the damage to kill him? He's got Aegis. Sunstrike, they take the Aegis down. Radiant are running in. Still got the distance. No, they've relocated. Brexx trying to keep himself alive. I think the Dire just need to let him die. Yeah, you're not doing any damage into that Crimson Guard. There is another disconnect. You are dead, Brexx.
A emotionless mask.
No emotion. Oh, no, maybe not. Well, I was wrong that time. Okay, they're diving a little bit, but because the relocate took him back. Maybe you didn't need to take Oli back. Ross is looking for Belial. Does find him. Ross has the BKB. That is the longest BKB charge used. I mean, at least they took down the Aegis. That's one thing. And a BKB charge. Drow really needs to get some damage. I think I would just all in on damage. I would forget the BKB and I would just get Manta or Butterfly or something like that. Even MKB, just get some damage.
Yeah, if you look at it the other way, if they're on you and your team hasn't managed to do anything about it, you're going to die anyway.
Yeah, and a Drow who's tank who can live but doesn't do any damage. He knows the hero better than I do, so that's just my opinion.
This Crimson Guard is taking very little damage.
Out comes the bait, immediately countered by the Tornado. Out goes the Meteor, but it doesn't really land on Tim. I think Tim might die. He'll go into the Sunstrike. Yeah, that's good. But they do find a kill on Veteran who disconnects. They don't need to pause for him now because he's dead. That's helpful. Oli, they're right-clicking him hard. Just going to roll away. Roly-poly boy. Doing a lot of damage to Belial. Is he going to be able to escape? Brexx, nice route on the slot. It's really well played. They're still going in though. He just goes back on Belial, finds the kill. Purges everything with Dark Pact. Oh, Bay. Nice Tornado. Even though it gets purged off by Slark. Also uses the Hurricane Pike. A lot of damage going out onto Brexx. Is he going to die? He died to the Firestorm. Yeah, actually, the last bit of Swashbuckle kills him. The Dire just don't have the damage. But I know Veteran did disconnect, so he could have done fine.
But the sustain, like, throughout the entire fight, like, he went to phase 2 of the fight and Roidz is still on full HP.
I don't know why Roidz is so tanky. God. This is now near constant. This is actually insane how tanky Roidz has been this game. He got quite a lot of farm from his... Went Guardian Greaves and a Crimson Gun. And now he's also got a Plate Mail. And it's the atrophy aura is a lot as well. Like, it doesn't actually show. Because, you know, there's a lot of bonus damage on Drow. But look, Drow is Alacrity. Still only has 212 plus 20 damage. It's 35% damage reduction. That's a lot of base damage. A lot. Doing quite a lot of damage to Ross with DKBs. They're both stuck in the root for quite a long time and disarmed. Pango was an absolutely genius pick this game. Ross is pretty strong now, look. He's stolen a lot of Agi while he's going in. Can get Belial. I think Belial might be in trouble. I've taken the Brexx now. I thought about which pick was needed, and the right Pango was insane. It gives you the engage, it's got the disarm, it's got damage, it's the perfect pick. It didn't occur to me at all as well. This is Jack's draft, isn't it? Oh no, that's on the Dire.
It was Oli's draft.
Oli's draft. Well done, Oli. Play.
Did that Meteor even touch Roidz?
Well, he Guardian Greaves off the debuff. He hasn't got the 30% meteor damage count anyway. I maybe would have been whole cycle. What is he just running in? Look at him, 3-man root.
No
Makes
fear.
the enemy team run away in fear. Look how much damage done to Veteran. Just to go back to base. Roidz isn't taking any damage at all. Guardian Greaves still full HP. You've got a Wisp healing you as well.
He's just back in again.
Yeah, throw him onto your core. Who cares? They've got a pipe. Who's got a pipe? Tom has a pipe. They've got pipe, Guardian Greaves, and Crimson Guard. And now Ross with the huge lead. But it is broken instantly. Kibby's used. Watch out. Here comes the Pango rolling through. Ross finally gets onto Drow. Ah, nice stun. That's the Pango stun. There's buyback. Good game. It's called. Bye Bay. I think that's going to be it.
Holy shit! Triple kill. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, there it is. GG.
We spoke at the beginning about how the Radiant weren't going to have much to be able to like catch people out and kill them. Like the rotations for Dire at the beginning were much better. Like Belial and Tiny was making really good rotations around, and it seemed like it was going well for the Razor sitting in the bottom lane. But it reached a point where the Radiant just weren't dying anymore, and they could just keep running at the Dire.
They just ran into the towers, and every time there was a fight, they just ran forwards. I mean, I thought Ross maybe could have gone Aghanims. It almost doubles the pounce range, makes it really fast, gives you 2 charges. Didn't even need it in the end. Roidz just running forward, basically immortal hero, and they just ran into everything until they eventually won. It was Dire. Let's have a look at damage. Hero damage on the Dire is no one's above 20k, whereas on the Radiant we've got obviously none from Wisp really, but you've got 28k Pango, 26k Underlord, 20k Slark. Damage taken. Actually, Slark took the most damage by quite a bit. Yeah, they just didn't have the damage.
Yeah, I mean, it was very difficult for Drow that game. He was always behind, and there was never a point where he could just stand and punch someone.
Because the enemy team are just constantly running forward.
You stand there trying to hit someone, and suddenly they're on your face again, and it's an Underlord, and you're doing less damage.
It's true, because the Radiant was just a constant march forward. Nothing was stopping them or slowing them down. I think if Veteran had less internet problems, he actually would have done better, because he had quite a good lane. I was really impressed by how well he was holding off the lane. Maybe it was a case of execution more than draft, but yeah, Roidz did so well in that lane against Drow. Got a lot of farm. Let's have a look at 10 minutes. Like, he's above the Drow in farm, not as above the Invoker. And by the time we've hit 20 minutes, he's actually still above, stays above the whole time. So well done, Roidz. I think he played a fantastic and moved his team around the map as needed. Tower, tower, tower. They're not waiting for objectives this time.
Yeah. No, he just called it and they followed, which sometimes is what you struggle in these games where like either no one takes control and gives direction to the team, or too many people try and do it and no one listens to anyone. But they had good coordination that game.
Yeah, it was really good.